Well, you have to come out this door, Pep. Hold on, I get my stuff. Hold on. I get the stuff here. And that other side's too busy. Too busy the other side. Big jump, Pep. You can do it. Come on, Wallow. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, Gary. Go for it. Go for it. Wow. You see, I knew that curve's pretty high anyway. Cushendall or something. Cushendall. See, I got all these cushions all mixed up. This is the only street where you can park and make a two-way road into one. All the locals do it. So, so you have to make a run for it the whole length of the street if you're going to turn right. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, what's up there? Normally I walk down the street. There's plenty of walks here. You can actually walk to the beach. There's a lot of walking here if you want to do it. But what we're going to do today, because it was a bit warm, we're going to go into this wee woods over here and come the other way because it's a bit cooler. And there's a wee man-made bridge here behind this chapel. I say man-made, it hasn't been real bottom control on it. So I ain't girder. Well, I use it to get to the local chapel. Well, it's a kind of wee place, Cushendall. It's a kind of place, it's that hard to get through it that you don't think of stopping. And yet if people could stop, there's a lot here. You see how busy it is, like? The rest of the roads are, hold on. Just traffic everywhere. And yet there's not a lot of people here. Everybody's just trying to get through. Well, I'm all across over now, Pet. But once you get off this coastal road, all the other roads are quiet. And we're going up this way, Pet. We chip fan over there. There's tyres there, the cross cutter. I got a gas cylinder in there years ago, so that's gas in there as well. I ran a gas van time, had to go in there. That's the van we seen, and where you call it, Pet? We seen that van. Oh well, it's further than I thought. Well, you gotta get your eyes up here, Wallow. You can't go through that on a main road. Come on, go up this way. You know, she's puffing and panting everywhere. Puffing and panting. Don't want to stay in the caravan. Don't want to stay out. We've got to get off this main road. And then in this forest. That's the church. The chapel's on up there. It's further than I thought. No, but you see why I'm always pissed off, like, she covers the curb and all that, she's going to commit suicide. So I have to go and give in, like. So we're going up to this chapel. We're getting into this wood. At this time of day, if you want to walk, there's no choice. It's not as sunny, but it's just warm again. It's going to be warm while it's summer. Yeah. I just walked off this road. No picnic tables in sight, you see. I see when she walks behind me. I can't see her. And if a dog was to jump right from my gate, she'd jump in front of the road. It wouldn't have much sense. We're going to go through this car park here. Go to the same place, but she can zigzag more. They built this car park for the chapel. The folk never use it. They're so accustomed to blocking the road off, they still block it off on a Sunday rather than walk from the car park. They park both sides. No overnight parking. It's typical of Christians. And that, well, not very welcomed and all. That man's looking down there, so, oh my God, there's a four-legged beast on our property. Probably the chapel garden or something like that. So checking his wee post to keep people out. You see, the chapel's up and it's only up, it's about 1 minute. But you see when Wallow gets to the mood like that, oh, it's like 10. It's like 10. It's hot, you can't do nothing about it, just get up there. And Wallow doesn't get into her head, you just gotta go up and get it, you know. Once you get up there, it'll be cooler on the other side. And there'll be water to drink. Just gotta push yourself that wee bit. No, but I'd be happy sitting in the caravan. She was lovely and cool. She wants out. You tell her it's warm outside, she doesn't believe you, you go out and then she conks out. Come on now, honey, up this way. Come on, we'll get this on you now. How do we get this on you? How you doing? Passed on a signpost or anything like this is for these locals. I discovered this one time. It was a Sunday afternoon. I got parked on the main street, or Sunday morning. I got parked on the main street. There was the wee river. I thought we'll take a wee walk down here. I took a wee walk down, then I see a wee path at the far side. How do we get to that wee path? I thought to myself. And we went to the path on the other side. Where does this wee path go? We wonder. And we went to the end of it and it brought us out the back of this chapel. I don't think this wee path is even on Google. You would never know there's a path on here. Even more, see forgets. Well, no poo in here now. New cemetery. I'm glad to see they're not putting surrounds on the graves. I hate graves with surrounds. Why messy? Everybody dies, nobody looks after them. That's a lot handy there, go with that lawnmower. They're pinching on here too. Oh, well. Right, we see this for a bridge. We see this for a bridge. There's no way this passed European regulations here. It's a couple of iron girders. Well, sure, it does the job. Oh, up there. Oh, last safety inspection was probably carried out the day they put it in. Boy jumped up and down. I ain't going nowhere. Thought this is your job, but that's just 2 iron girders with sheet metal. That iron metal place, that would have been dear stuff to buy, that's day like. Sure. Still there. So I would say that was probably offcut. Some metal engineer somewhere was doing a job for somebody. And he had all them wee offcuts there, and he says, I could do you a wee bridge there, cheap prices. I think wires are a wee bit dodgy now. Like. You think, you know, there's not much. Yeah, for what it's used, it does the job, like, but you know, there's everything life and death. It's made as dodgy as a Carrick-a-Reel bridge. So when they put that wire on there, you think it'd be safer with something a bit stronger. And saying that, the wire's not rusted, the rest is. So it could collapse someday, and the only thing sitting there would be the wire. Now, I'll sight on to you now if I can see through these trees. I can't see through the trees. There we go now, look. So what does it tell? Look how many people could benefit by a wee bridge like that. Instead of that, you see the stone piers it's on? The stone piers look older. There could have been a wooden bridge there originally. So now ancient right away there, Pet. Now there's probably donkeys and all crossing that bridge, but turf on it one time. There's like a wee pilgrimage. All the man that come to chapel on Sunday through here. This path goes straight on. We're not going straight on, we go down along the river. But there must be people live this side of the river. I mean, you don't have cars and stuff. It took you 2 hours to get to the chapel. And somebody came up with the idea, hey, let's walk across the field here and put a wee bridge in. And that cut it down to half an hour then. And that was high speed in them days. That's like a broadband now, well. You know, somebody puts a wee path in, all of a sudden you can get there in half an hour instead of 2 hours. And it was good for the chapel because they had extra contributions coming in. Saves them building another bulk chapel up on the other side of the river. One chapel can do everybody. Only one priest to pay. Money saving exercise. Wee bridges paid for itself. Now there's a wee riverside walk now. And see the wee breeze here now? There's a nice wee breeze. There's a nice wee breeze. Now if we'll just take your time now, slow down now, Wall. Just take in the wee breeze. There should be the odd wee spot where you can get a drink. I gave a drink earlier, like I struck a good drink. But then the sun came out and zapped her. See, there's a wee oldie trail up there, like that some farmers put on. Probably used for a tractor. Get the tractor there. I was saying when they went and put that fence up there, farmers don't like to give up the land. You know, a bit of grumbling. All the size of wee daisies. It's hard to think they're the same wee daisies in your garden. If you leave them alone and start cutting them, that's the way they grow. Alright, honey. I think that's the road up there. That's the road up there, not the main road. It's the road to somewhere, but I'm going to unhook the caravan now in Glenarth. And I was looking on Google there, Google Maps. There's a couple of wee waterfalls and glens around the Larne direction that need investigating. There's only one person posted it. See if you're ever putting a photograph on Google Maps or anything. Like you're going to a waterfall. Everybody takes a photograph of the waterfall. They don't need any more pictures of waterfalls. What we need is photographs of car parks. Is there room to get a van in there? Is there room to get a caravan in there? We need to know what the car parks is like. Is there a car park? That's why all my videos, I go on about height barriers and all that. There's people who would like to call around, but they're not going to travel the whole, 60 miles to go and see a wee waterfall that might be nothing. But if they're passing by with a motorhome or a caravan, they might call in. And before you know it, enough of them call in, you get a wee chip farm setting up, and then you have another wee town setting up. But we need to know what the car parks pay. What the size of that big leaf there? Whatever kind of plant that is. Somebody has trimmed all this. Did a good job of it too. Hey, see that there now? That's been trimmed. That there, anybody can check it up on Google. That's Japanese knotweed. That's the weed that you're not supposed to touch. That's the weed that you can carry on your shoes. And it'll come up through the floor of your house. That's the weed that if you get it in your house, in the garden of your house, you're not able to sell your house. And some boys come up here with a strimmer. You shouldn't be doing that with a strimmer now. If you strum that there, a wee bit there, and the 10 pieces, you have 10 plants. Love the edge of the leaf. The leaf goes straight. Got a wee leaf at one time. See how straight the leaf is? It's not until you start looking at other plants. Other plants don't have straight leaves. Look at all the other wee plants, they're not straight at the end. Japanese knotweed is. Now, if this was the Republic, they'd have a sign stuck in there. Do not touch. They wouldn't do nothing about it, but they put a sign in. Whoever's come up here with a strimmer doesn't know. Wallow, look at that. You can get down there, Wallow. You can get down here. Oh, I don't know about me getting down here, Pet. That's a very loose vegetation here. Someone's sticking in my hand, a wee thorn. Oh. See, if I go down, Wallow go down as well. We're a team. We're doing as a team, Wallow, don't we? That's nice and deep in there, Wallow. Oh, you would get lovely and cool in there. See if you walk over to that wee middle spot, you get up to your ears. Oh, not nice. Isn't that nice? See, this is why I wanted to come this way first. Now see if Willow could just then, oh, she's going to the deep bit. Oh, wow, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Oh, she's going to the deep bit. Atta girl. Atta girl. That's the wee deep bit there. Oh, that feel good. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, I just stand there 5 minutes. You're no rush. I got warm or cold. Pretty cold, that water. It is cold now. Not freezing, but it's, I don't know now. Wouldn't be as cold as the sea. Now, but see my hand, I said it wouldn't be cold as the sea. I can hold my hand in for about 20 minutes anyway, but I wouldn't want to lie in it. It was good for Willow. There's more of that Japanese milkweed down here as well. They'll be closing the park off shortly. The thing is, they've got a proper fence, but is that a proper right of way? Like the Environment Agency know about that? See, I'm probably standing on it here now because the boys cut it. But hopefully it's not going to spray it. All right, we're out in the blazing sun now. You're around this corner. Look at her. Ain't you gorgeous? Ain't you gorgeous? You are gorgeous. We get out of the sun right around this corner. There might be even a wee banks down here, Willow. I brought a wee chocolate bar. I thought I would treat myself to a wee twirl. I always buy twirls. I like value for money. If you go to the supermarket and you price the chocolate bars $4 for a pound, you might get a large bar of chocolates a pound. 4 crunchies a pound. You work it all out, they're all a pound for 4. But if you look at the weight, you're getting a hell of a lot more chocolate to a twirl bar. 4 twirl bars is heavier than a big chocolate bar. I'm just thinking, the bottom of that stream is all wee air bubbles, like it was last week in Fawn. I wonder if them wee fishy things are down there. But then that's a proper river that moves. The other one's a stream, they probably swept away. But you think there's no life in these places until you start looking at it. It's too deep to go down, Willow. I like seeing them wee walking fish. I don't know what they are, but I like seeing it. But now it's got me looking even harder now. See all the wee blackberries. See that wee bumblebee? That wee bumblebee's helping to get you your blackberries, Willow. It's doing his bit. There's a lot of bumblebees this year. But everybody's starting to love the wee things. They're going out of the way to help them. There's something you don't see nowadays. Piece of tin over on top of the post. Nowadays, before pressurised treated timber, there's lots of out tin sheds and tin barns and tin everything. And everybody would bang the wee bit of tin on top of a post, top to top, rotten. And now with tannised post, nobody does it. But the post all rot at the top. That wee tin now is a brave age, like. Telegraph poles and all would have had a wee bit of tin on them. There's so many wee places like this that people don't know about. The number of people who pass within 50 yards of this place and have no idea it's here. And they have to pass because they can't get parked. Some young ones here they're having a wee drinking session there, doubt. What's the blue bottle? What's the blue bottle? Alright, cheap stuff. because there was a wee cigarette lighter too, tried to set everything on fire. Don't even know if this place has got a name. I don't think it has, it's just used by locals. It's dodgy enough trying to do that wee run in the caravan. You just have to go for it. Once you're committed, you keep going. Because more or less you've got the 90-degree angle straight there. Parked cars both sides, one-way traffic, and it's that long before you get pulled in. But it's doable, like. I wouldn't put anybody off coming and doing it. Like when somebody else in a small car sees a caravan coming, they'll probably shite themselves too, like. They have a beach here as well. You can walk down to the beach, and there's an all-out cottage garden, I think they call it. If you walk through Cottage Garden, it takes you halfway down the road to the beach. Nice wee walk. You can't get to the water, it's all wired off for safety, with little wains and all that. And you get down the end of the beach and all, they've got picnic tables, all the rest. I think there's toilets down there as well. And you walk along the beach end, it brings you out to the next village, or you go around in a circle, or up through the houses. I did it the last time it was too far today. Nice wee walk to do in the winter time. It's cooler. So why do all the wee ducks and birds going there? You got your big boy there with the long legs. There he goes now. See? How's that there? Hope he comes out in the video. Oh, there's Wallace scrounging again. There's not many places for pups to get in. A younger pup could just dive in anywhere, like. But not the one like I have. You can walk up the other side as well, but it's only a concrete flood wall. Them boys, them trail bikes, must be local. They're going back up the other side now. They've probably been on the Facebook and organised a run out to the chip shop. There's somebody's football. They came down in the water, somebody's rescued it. Well, we're going to have to go. You can't sit there all day. It's all right, takeaway stuff. Well, when I go in the caravan, there's very little recycled. That's the one bad thing about caravan. If I was at the house, dog food cans get washed out and recycled. Caravan, they go in the bin. But the one thing I cannot throw out, and I had to bring home, and that's aluminium cans or steel cans. I cannot throw a steel can out, and I always bring them home. If I'm away 2 weeks, I'll have 2 weeks supply of Pepsi Max cans to bring home. But I usually stand on them, crush them up, save space. Then I throw them in the blue willy bin when I get back. But I like it with other stuff. Dog food cans, you can never get them 100% clean. And then the heat and all that. End up with maggots on them. So that's the main road in front there now. There's a nice wee village, you start walking around it. There's a lot more to this village than you first seen. I say, by the time you come up that road there, people are just panicking to get around that corner, past the parked cars. Like, you don't look down the side and find out there's a wee river walk. There's a snake route down there as well. How you doing? Aye. We're up down the wee wood there, so we're around the river. What?
It's unusual, nice corner.
Aye. She's a wee bit small, she'll be a wee bit bigger like, but she wants to be fat, so she does. She wants to find food. Aye. No, she does no harm to anybody. Don't you not, honey? There was a wee girl this morning ran away, I was scared of her. How can you be scared of her like? Yeah. There's cats that will claw you quicker.
It's a dog, I knew how to use a dog.
Are they?
Them wee short legs thing.
They're all wee piranhas, they're real crap at them wee
They're
things.
walking too far, too fast for the wee dogs.
Aye.
They're walking legs of the wee dogs.
I hate seeing people jogging with a dog. You see people out jogging with and the wee dog carrying a sniffing like. Oh, head on now, honey.
No, the traffic. It's non-stop.
It's always busy here, isn't it? It's always busy.
Dog.
It's a big boy.
Jason.
But he's not barking like. You see the big boy? You see the big boy over there? You're gonna rip your head off. You're gonna rip your head off. Right, good chatting the other way.
On the back.
Come on now, Will. We'll go down this way. We have to go down this way now. Too many cars here, Pet. That's okay. See, a young boy with a hurley stick. A lot of hurling around here. We've got a couple of murals up here, so it's quite fine. That's part of the country. Hello! Come on. We're going this way, Pet. That's getting complicated. It's getting complicated. Right there. If you had a road count, they're counting the cars. There's not actually many cars here. It's just that everybody's trying to get somewhere else. See the head of the road up there, right? If you want to check underneath before your car, this is a handy place to do it. You know, what other place would allow you to park a car on a main street like that? Other places have one-way system and stuff, not here. Every man for himself. And you watch that traffic now, I had to come down there now with a caravan. You see, you're coming down there, it's only one-way traffic. Wee oldie tower there. There's a story about that tower. It's where a wee man used to look on it all the time. So you see the way the traffic is here now. That's well, we're heading back now, Pep. Come on, honey. Not everybody manages. Everybody manages. No need for traffic warden. I would say they'll probably try to get them in. That's Chris one put up there. No, well, we need to have to. How long we see we're crossing over? Look at him parked there. Like, I know people want to chop the alloys, like, but hold on. I think they're still a horse and carriage. There's a bath in there, like. All eye on it. So if you just drive, oh, there's a big motorhome now. If you watch this motorhome coming down, it's the next library van, I think it is. Right on, motor. So that motorhome has to sit there now. That whole entire street is clear. They said the whole street's clear, and they have to make a run for it. Anything comes, they'll be buggered. And he's going to put the willy down now. When he gets down that street, then he's also got room for one-way vehicles. As long as nothing comes, you're grand. Pull in to the left-hand side, check the right, because the car might be coming, so you need room for the car to sit there. You get over as far as the left as you can, take a wee look, and go for it again. No stop starting. You sit and you wait, and then you just go. Now we'll see if we get through this quick. That's us now, Willow. Up we go. Never mind the name of this place. It's handy if people put up in the village tea room. Why not put Dun, whatever it is, tea room? And then folk like myself could be reminded. They don't make it easy, because there's not a car here. Where do you see when I go out now? Oh, everybody be coming. Them boys in the bags will be back down. Everybody will be out when I sends I'm out. Well, it's too hot. I think we're going to the forest park now, get the tour off, and we'll go to that wee forest park. 21 degrees, like. 21. We'll go to that wee forest park outside Larne.